Um, Growing a real estate centric newsletter on the back of our audience has been a huge part of growing Front Porch, just to gather that. Even seeing, like, we ran a poll in NWA Daily a couple weeks back of like, how long have you lived in the area? And one of the options was, I don't, but I'm thinking about moving in the next 6 months. And so then it's like, all right, well, now we're funneling that directly into a welcome, like a separate welcome flow of, hey, here's some cool resources for you as you're thinking about
Mhm.
moving to the area. We're so excited to have you like join our community. Want to introduce you to our realtor friends and just kind of trying to funnel them through that. So just recognizing all of those opportunities over the last 2 years has been really fun. I think that's even a common theme of other folks that I've listened to on the podcast, of just like owning an audience, seeing it grow, seeing the opportunities, seeing the hunger for certain topics, and then be like, what can we do? And thankfully, I think we're like fortunate, like just some key opportunities, really some key people have like, we've crossed paths. We've been able to like put together some really cool partnerships.
Yeah, no,
So
that's crazy.
that was like a huge monologue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's like, yeah, it's a lot of things that I think about a lot. You're doing and are happening, right? You mentioned at the beginning how opportunities just come to you that you would have never had, right? I mean, this is another huge thing that I talk about all the time. That's what happens. You put yourself out there as a smart, interesting person doing interesting things come to you, right? And then real estate being a huge one. I mean, there's so many angles to take that, but just real quick, I want to clarify. So you're talking about would you say Front Porch Real Estate? That's a brokerage? That's like, is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So Patrick came on and he started his own brokerage.
Okay.
And so
And that's what you own, or the business.
Yeah. So that's what NWA Daily has ownership in, that brokerage, which is now in the process of hiring agents to grow out of its own.
But how, because I think another big play here, and there's even multiple angles of this play, of a real estate centric newsletter, like separate from NWA Daily. So sorry, are you doing that at all? Is there any sort of separate real estate only newsletter?
Yes. Yeah. So we actually, so Front Porch Real Estate, we actually built our first website for the firm, like for the brokerage, on Beehive. And we were like, let's almost grow it as a newsletter business. It's as its own, as a way to grow an audience of people, help them facilitate trust with Patrick and the realtor team.
Yes.
And so, we're working on building out a new website that just looks more professional than what we were capable of doing ourselves on Beehive. And yet we will continue to share like a weekly newsletter with, whether it's real estate trends, off market listings. But that, I mean, even already I mentioned like the value of the recommendations tool. I think we've already grown that audience. Let me pull it up really quick. To like, just from NWA Daily alone, we've been able to refer 300 subscribers over the last like 4 months. And it's like total list size is just under 2,000 people. So already kind of like an audience that we can do a direct connection with, run polls. Are you thinking about selling soon? And so just the community and like the direct to audience connection that we have, I think is going to be a huge win as that starts to pick up, take on more agents, more listings, and be able to even being able to share that with potential agents wanting to come join the brokerage of, this is a resource, like, and not just Front Porch, but NWA Daily. Like we have this like huge audience that we can leverage to help you sell your listings and advertise your services, which hopefully will make that a really competitive edge to grow. Because there's so many other really great brokerages that we've worked with and partnered with over the years, and them kind of have one of their competitive edges. We're hoping that this will be ours.
Yeah, no, this is really interesting. Let me just, because I do find this so fascinating. I did talk to somebody pretty successful and high up here in Austin about this, and they thought it was a good idea. I'm still working on it. Again, I'm happy to, some of this stuff is so difficult. It's like, it doesn't matter if people know about it, or is somebody going to actually do it and do it well? It's probably unlikely, but I think there's a play for having a real estate focused brand for the real estate industry, like a B2B play. Yeah, it's like, that's why I said when you get into real estate, it's like, well, there's the B2C play of who's interested in real estate as like a consumer. And then there's hey, this is for anything related to real estate in Northwest Arkansas for people who make money in real estate, whether you're an investor, an agent, a developer, flipper, whatever other random businesses are involved in real estate. I feel like there's a play there to build again, it needs to be its own thing, not a part of a brokerage or something, right? Like I would say the group that I talked to about this, real estate, unfortunately, is kind of known for let's just say self-promotion, right? They're you know, so like the idea that I have here about this is not self-promotion, right? It's like you're just building the general brand